Hey guys, Trigger John coming at you with another Diablo Immortal video. This video is going to be a in-depth look at charms. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go through all the charms that I've kind of saved up, what my thought process is on how I'm going to utilize them, if I'm going to salvage them, if I'm going to try to create others for the market. I'm going to show you the marketplace. I'm going to show you the resources needed to upgrade your charms. I'm going to tell you a little bit how you can get the charms, and then at the very end, I will break down if I think it's worth it for you to really try to go for these, or if it's going to be kind of a waste of the time or a mitigation that you really don't want to be doing at the current time in the game. All right, so as I'm going to go through this is me also kind of learning a little bit about charms myself, and what I do know about them is very vague because I've gotten very unlucky. So when I say I've gotten very unlucky, I've gotten a lot of charms. I've kind of stockpiled a lot of these charms as well. However, up until I made this grand charm, I think I tried like maybe 7 or 8 different like renditions of trying to get this to work and be useful to me, and I couldn't get it to work. It was, I have probably the worst luck ever because I would never get anything that I really needed. And even then, this Grand Charm does me absolutely nothing because I don't use Explosive Arrow. Notice that the rest of these skills are useless. And if I really wanted to try to salvage this, I would have to come over here and I would really have to like imbue this multiple times. I would have to basically imbue this, select, okay, well, what one do I want to try to replace this with? Select a skill stone. Oh, I don't have a skill stone. Oh man, how do I get in a skill stone? Well, I got to go here and I got to extract it. So then if you come over here, you hit extract, it uses your platinum and extracts the skills. Well, then you got to take those and then you can imbue it on here. It's randomized. So there's a lot of RNG that goes in here. Now, there's a few things that you can try to do here. You can try to say, okay, well, how about I just upgrade certain gems? Like say, for example, if I used Escape, Explosive Arrow, Daring Swing, or even currently I'm using multi-shot. So that's kind of the route you want to start off with and thinking is, at what point do I want to try to build these up? Do I want to try and make all grand charms and then subtract them for their certain skill to try to stack them? Because what's going to happen is as I upgrade this, I'm going to get a random skill bonus. So that random skill bonus may not be something that applies to my Demon Hunter. Or do I want to play the market? Do I want to come over here and say, okay, the market has these skill stones in it. Do I want to be that guy who plays the market and sells these? These sell for a maximum of 2,500 a day. Keep in mind that these are 2,500 for 5 skills, right? And if you were to say use these, right, you aren't going to necessarily net positive because to upgrade this, it's going to cost you. One is going to cost you this resource down here. And then to imbue is going to cost you quite a bit of resources, actually. So you're going to kind of use these resources anyways by upgrading all these other ones. It's really going to be up to you, especially like say, for example, you want to extract one to reuse. That's going to cost you 500 platinum. So it's going to be kind of what you feel is a, what's the word I'm looking for here? A necessary give and take on the amount of platinum you want to invest and the amount of time and resources you want to invest. I'm going to say 2,500 isn't necessarily the best in the world. However, you can make a little bit of a profit off this if you roll things correctly. So let's go ahead and roll the gem that I had, and let's see if we can't make this roll relatively good. Okay, I do have the resources, so let's just try it. So let's roll this one up to 5. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Upgraded charms cannot be salvaged. Are you sure you want to upgrade? Yes, I do. This is one of those charms that I'm going to be using. Okay, I got lucky and I got another Demon Hunter skill procced on this. Okay, perfect. Let's go up one more time. Notice that this price stays fixed here at the 20. And Alchemical Powder, there's a couple ways to get this. Let's see, what rank 3? I got a Monk ability. That's unfortunate. Rank 4, I got a Wizard ability. Rank 5, I got a Crusader ability. That's kind of unfortunately, and now I have a Grand Charm. I can no longer upgrade this Grand Charm. That is maxed out, but currently my multi-shot will do +2 damage, my Explosive Arrow will do +2 damage. This is kind of how this will go. So this means if I were to go over here and select another particular piece of charm, I could actually upgrade it. So if I wanted to try to, for example, play the market, what you would do is you'd have to now extract this and make this a skill stone, okay? I'm not going to do that on this particular one because it has my multi-shot on it that I use. So let's go upgrade one more piece of gem. So let's go, you know what, for funsies, let's go and pick a skill that I have that I know, like a satyr will use spinning shield. Is there another one that I have that I could do? Okay, or here we go. We'll do exploding palm. That's a good one for a monk. Let's go upgrade this one. Now notice that I'm gonna probably run out of this powder as I go through here. Okay, rank 4. Now I can't go to rank 5 because I ran out of powder. How do I get powder? I gotta come over here and I gotta select one charm and turn that into dust. So I can take this one, turn that into dust. That gives me 10. So now I can come back here and upgrade this ornate charm to level 5. Now it is a grand charm. With this being said, I can go and kind of figure out what I'm going to do. If I'm going to put it on the market as a imbue, am I going to turn this into a skill and then salvage it? Or am I going to utilize it in another method? So here we'll go ahead and we'll take this and, sorry, did I say imbue? I meant extract. So we're going to extract it so that way we can sell it. So we're going to take this one and actually, no, we're going to take the monk one. Actually, we're going to end up doing both, I think. So let's extract it. Okay, now we have a skill stone. Where did the skill stone go? Well, I'm not sure. However, if I come over here, now I have an imbue portion of this. And if I wanted to, I could imbue this and select, okay, let's say I want to imbue Shield of Zen. Okay, well, I could take this skill stone and select it and imbue it. Now, I will go ahead and simulate this for you because I've already wasted the platinum at this point, and that way you have a good idea of how this is actually going to work. So this is on my multi-shot Grand Charm, which is the one I'm going to be using. I have 3 abilities that I'm not going to use at all that don't even pertain to my build. So let's go ahead and use this. Now, I have to get lucky that I get Rain of Vengeance. The rest of these skills are useless to me. So is this going to be worth a whole lot to me value-wise? Probably not. So let's go ahead and select it. Like you see here, it's all random. I have a 1 in 5 chance of getting the skill I want, and you'll see the randomizer go through. This does not cost you anything. However, it did cost me 500 of the of platinum to get to this random like roll, right? So keep that in mind. You know what? Let's go ahead and let's just choose the new skill. And with that being said, I now have that new skill. Notice that the damage went up to plus 4% for the wizard. And that's it. That's imbued. That's done. Okay, well, at plus 2, what did that really do for me? Not a whole lot, right? Not a whole lot. But if you keep in mind that you can get a lot of these different results here, and there's ways of getting these percentages up higher by kind of imbuing and increasing the amount that you get back. So let's go ahead and show you what we can do next. And that's going to be, if you are curious on how to actually upgrade these with the essence here, there's a few different ways to get this aqua powder. The Hilts Trader is probably one of the best ways to go about this because you're not going to be able to get many of these charms. They do seem to be kind of rare while farming. Those are a majority of the charms I've gotten within the last few weeks, and I grind about 4 hours a day. All right, so like I said, I farm about 4 hours a day, so I typically like to hit up this Hilts Trader as well because it resets about every 12 hours a day. And I have the notifications so that way I know when it resets. But there's some things that I like to buy out of this. So one, I do buy the simple charms every day if I have the hills to spin. So I will go ahead and I buy those. I also like to come down to limited time because sometimes in the limited time you will see that you can actually buy that resource that I was just telling you about, that you need to actually upgrade these simple charms. The other way of doing that is you just simply buy simple charms and then you salvage them, right? So there's two ways to really approach this method, and that's whether you get your charms and upgrade them all or sacrifice / salvage them. However, every time that you upgrade a charm, you have a chance to get a good charm that you actually need for your character. So for example, we just bought some. I have no clue what we just got. So, okay, here's our 4 new ones. You can see because they are highlighted. So let's see. We collect these. This was a monk one. That was a crusader one. Bone spear. Oof. Nothing really great. Nothing that really helps my particular charm out the most. But now I'm also out of resources. So notice that I cannot upgrade any of these because I'm completely out of this alchemical powder. You have a 2-to-1 ratio. Now, what should I do here? What are my options as a player if I want to upgrade charms, if I want to roll the dice here? Now, I told you, you can extract and create a skill stone. You need to do this for your market. This costs you 500 platinum. However, what does that actually get you and what does that actually cost you in the long run? Did you upgrade all of these and do what you could and you wasted all of your hilts? Did you salvage what you could? How did you go about spending that platinum? I guess, technically speaking, if you wanted to use this as a cash crop, you could, right? You could get your gems every day, get your charms every day, salvage them, upgrade 1 to 5, and then you can come over here and you can go to the market and you could sell them every single day. So skill tones, notice that there is a wait time when they go live. So for example, if I was smart and I really, really wanted Vengeance and Reign of Vengeance, I would wait my 11 hours, 11 minutes. I would buy this one for 21 platinum, and then I would try to roll the dice and imbue it to see if I get either one of those skills. That would actually be poggers for my particular build. But chances of me being able to get that are going to be super slim because I'm not the only demon hunter in the realm. So you can turn this into a cash crop if you would like, but notice that there's various pricing here. Some of these sell for quick, some of these do not sell at all for max. So if we go to the back of the bus, so to speak, notice that we have these here that have never sold, and these are at 2,500. These are the max amounts. So, and no one has sold those. However, I could buy one for this 11, this right here, roll the dice and see if I get knockback shot. But notice that the price does vary. Some of these are good. Some of these are, well, not so good. And notice that the ones that are left here are not actually useful for the Demon Hunter. The Reign of Vengeance is about the only one that I've seen so far that's super beneficial. A lot of people like to roll these and get a couple of the same ability, and then they use those to sell in the market, which is definitely a viable option. If you were to say, for example, salvage a few over here, just for gigs, you need to salvage 10 of these. So this gives me a pack of 6, 12, so 10 right here. Gives me 100 of that dust, right? So now I can come up here and I can upgrade 1. So let's go upgrade 1 that could participate. Okay, Sacred Chain, that's a good one. That'll sell well. So we'll sell this one, we'll do this one. We'll upgrade this all 5 times, see what we get here. If this were to roll a double of a certain class, I guarantee you this would sell for 2,500 very easily if I wanted to go that route. Okay, I got knockback shot. And I got bones. So I did not get lucky. This is a total spread, so to speak. Unfortunately, so that's probably not going to go the best out of all of them, right? Go this last rank. Should have made that a grand charm, right? Okay, I did. I was going to say, that should have been a grand charm now. It is. Cool. So I now have my knockback charm, so I could then sell this for 500. Or what I can do is I can hold on to it. I'm not going to use this for knockback shot. So what I have to do is I have to extract it to make a skill tome. That's the problem with this system, is you kind of always have to spend the platinum if you want to actually use any of these. Unless you get super lucky and you proc all the ones that are going to be used on your character, unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of time wasted. I personally, you know what, since we got all this time, we got all these resources, let's see, how many more could I actually do if I really wanted to? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11. So I can do one more grand charm. So let's go ahead and let's do one more grand charm just for funsies, right? For funsies, we'll do one more. Because I don't have any other skills that I want to use for my Demon Hunter. So let's go pick another one that I know it could work. So like Fist of Thunder, that one would work. Let's go ahead and do this one. Beautiful. Nothing there, unfortunately. Let's go salvage. sure that should be good there, right? Yep, that should be good there. Okay. And we'll go upgrade the wild charm. We'll get this all the way up to grand charm. Okay. So now that gave me, what did that give me? Ooh, that actually gave me vengeance. So this actually works because I will use vengeance on my build. And however, since it rainbowed, I go ahead and I can extract. So I cost myself 500 platinum. Now I can come down here and I can imbue this and imbue it with the skill stone. So let's go and let's just try to imbue it with the Satyr build. Just for funsies, let's try to do this because we have 2 wizard abilities. We have 2 of my demon hunter abilities. So let's just try to pop this in here. Let's see if we can't get lucky and get that vengeance. We probably won't. And actually, I would laugh if I got the wizard skill. Holy crap, we got vengeance. Cool. Well, that actually worked. That was actually useful. So now I have vengeance. My vengeance now does an extra 2% damage. Cool. But that's how it worked out. So I could, in fact, actually extract all of these for the stone, try rolling the dice again and see what happens. But in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to extract this one. And I will extract this one as well, unfortunately for the platinum. And now let's go invest and see if we can't sell that one in the shop to cover the cost of actually doing these charms. So if I go down here and we say, I want to sell, let's go this one. I want to sell this one and I want to sell this for, let's say 21. So that's fine. Sell it for that. See if it sells. Unfortunately, it takes 12 hours to go up on the market, which is very unfortunate. I could sell this one as well, but you know what? Since we just got lucky, let's see if I can't get lucky again. You know, why not? Why not try to add to this one here? So let's try to upgrade this more. So by imbuing it, click on it, imbue. Let's try replacing that skill. And let's replace it with knockback shot. Let's see if we can't will it into existence here. We did. Awesome. Okay, so now we got that one. And it's now multiplied to the 4. So let's grab that. Beautiful. So far, so good. We actually have a grand charm that's actually got 3 useful spots. There's 3 useful abilities on this particular kit, which is going to be helpful for this build. But that's kind of a breakdown of charms. At least then, if you didn't understand what I was saying, you could actually see the process of how I upgraded these and what I got out of them. As you see here, I took one rank 1 charm, upgraded it to level 5, and then I slowly imbued it to get the right skills that I want from the shop. Hopefully this helps you, and if it did, awesome. If not, leave comments down below and I'll try to answer them as best as I can. Until next time, guys. Peace.